Mark had a clean look, Kevin, didn't knock it down.
Yeah, and of course, Lowry's scoring numbers have been down, but he's been doing virtually everything else.
You know he's going to step in and take a charge at defensive end.
Have the bigs coming up, making sure they're up, making DJ Augustine make the next play.
Gets a wide open look there. Lowry clears and look at a push. And he'll elect to take the straightaway three. Leonard barrels to the basket. Lowry almost short on the contested turnaround. Lowry again. 12-1. 48. Working his way through traffic, but Lowry racing back the other direction in the early stages of this one for the Raptors.
Let's remember back, it was Gasol playing against Kawhi when he...
Green talking about the defense. It's all a part of...
Side, 5 perimeters, because he's such a terrific three-point shooter. Makes it that much harder for the defense.
Boiling over for Terrence Ross, the former Raptor. He is rung up with the technical foul. Lowry throws it away into the hands of Fournier. Fournier had 19 there in game 4. This is a guy they'd like to see get going. He'll need to pick up some of that offensive scoring with Gordon and Augustine, of course, hit that big 3 back in game 1. And one of the things that Steve Clifford talked to us about before the game as Siakam comes away with another steal is they've gotten the kind of three-point looks that they've wanted in this series. They've just been unable to knock them down. On the other hand, Lowry, just under 4.5 to play here in what has been an impressive start in game 5 for the Raptors. First miss of the night. So once they acquired Gasol and put him in that starting lineup, they vaulted to number 1. Plays like that with results. Be pleased with what he has seen from his team on both ends of the floor as they force yet another turnover. 5th of the game is Leonard right on field. Aaron Gordon back on the floor. Van Fleet with a long 3.
Cleveland's like, there's no way I can contest that one.
Powell on the drive, drops it off to Van Fleet. Lowry sets himself up in the corner 3. Gordon sets. You know, that was the one.
Just his body well to be a smaller guard, Coach.
Does he remind you a little bit of Jameer Nelson?
He does, and also a little bit of Kyle Lowry. I mean, Fred VanVleet is a player that I know Nick Nurse has to love. You can come in with him, and
the three-point shooting first of the night, 1 of 12. They were 7 of 33 in game 4, and then Kawhi Leonard.
When does he roll the dice? He's trying right now to go with Jonathan Isaac at the 4 and Aaron Gordon at the 5 against Serge.
Powell on the drive and elevates. And
it shows you how much ground these NBA players cover with one dribble and the strides they have.
Gordon fighting for post position, and
we talked about it. We talked about it in the open that he wants to double team Ross off dribble handoff or screen downs everywhere he's on the floor, and he's had a couple blow-bys. Terrence Ross, we know how important he is on the offensive end, but he can't give up those type of easy buckets.
Powell struggled in games 1 and 2 here. And Orlando was able to cut into that lead on a 19-6 scoring run, got within 11, but then the Raptors responded with their own.
The 22 games after the All-Star break, and he's been phenomenal, like you talked about in the open in the playoffs.
So maybe to follow up on your point about Kyle Lowry and how aggressive he is, how many times have you seen Kawhi Leonard nail it from the top of the circle?
If he hits it, too, but the job he did running him off, it also bothered him taking a mid-range 2-point shot that he missed.
Leonard already hitting 1-3, and he caps it again with Jared Greenberg for more on the injured Raptors star, OG Anunoby.
Well, there's Kyle Lowry missing there, guys, as coach was telling.
The rotation was fantastic. They are grooving right now offensively. You see the spacing, and Marc Gasol is getting a lot of these hockey assists.
Siakam on the baseline. Gordon for the corner three and watches it spin out. Leonard down the floor he goes, holding off Gordon. Team tonight is Siakam working on his dribbling skills a bit.
Yeah, he dribbled a lot and went nowhere.
Williams into the